Okay, this is take number one, and it feels weird to talk to yourself on a video camera. So um, just bear with me. I don't even know if I'm going to post this. It's probably going to be for practice, but here's the deal. My name is Michael. I um, I was asked by many different people to make a YouTube channel because some of the things that I've told them or I've said has really impacted their life, and they thought, yeah, okay, maybe you can help other people. And I was like, yeah, that's a nice thought, move on with my life. But the reality is that I want to help as many people as I can, and I want to lift everybody up that follows me. So, real quick story about myself is when I was 25, I'm 30 now. When I was 25, I lost everything, my girlfriend, my job, my money, um, literally everything, due to some bad choices that I take full accountability for. And I can remember working at this restaurant and running to the bank after I got off to go deposit money because I didn't want to get an overdraft fee the next day. That was hard times. But I made a decision during that time to read as much as I could read about self enlightenment, self help, self improvement, success, to study successful people, so on and so forth. And I literally engulfed myself in that idea. I would drive an hour to work every day. I would listen to books, audio, audible has me listed as a scholar, which I don't consider an achievement because I was just listening to it while I was driving, but I was trying to take it all in. So, like, after I became a waiter, I actually got fired from that job because I was late. And it was really after that I started listening to these books and driving an hour back and forth to work. And what it was doing is I was working for a construction company, and I lied on my application so I could be a heavy equipment operator. And my goal was to uh, start that, and if I did well, or while I was doing that, I was going to study real estate so that I could get into real estate and become a real estate agent, and so on and so forth. What ended up happening is that I became a heavy equipment operator, and I would drive an hour to work, listen to books, podcasts by Andy Priscilla, Grant Cardone, The Law of Success by Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich, Andrew Carnegie. All these people, I would just fill my brain with this, their ideals and their way of thinking. And then when I would get to work, I would go get in my machine, my little headphones, and listen to books again for another 12 hours a day. I'm talking podcasts, books, so on and so forth. And I remember a friend of mine came up to me and he was like, hey, how many books are you going to read before you're successful? And I took offense to that because, like, I'm trying to reprogram my brain. Like, I want to completely think a different way altogether. And I looked at him and I said, as many as it takes. Because at that point, I had read enough to know what I know now, in a sense. Um, so anyway, that was 5 years ago. In 5 years ago, I had nothing. I had negative money in my bank account, not even enough gas money to really drive to work until my next payday. Some days I would only get paid $50 a week because we got rained out, so on and so forth. And I was living back with my mom. It was a really degrading situation, but I was determined at that point to be successful. I knew I had to be more, and I wanted more. I didn't know what direction I wanted to go. I just knew I wanted to be more. At least I know I wanted that. Then, as time progressed, I started looking for other jobs. I started to see more value in myself and who I was and how I thought. People literally started to see me different at work. They said, I don't think you belong here. You need to be like a CEO, or you need to be like a business owner or something because you're so the way you think, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, that's a good idea, but this is where I'm at right now. And I don't want to go too much on the story because I don't feel like that's important. Although when I was there, I felt like everyone's success story was so important because I was like, how do I get out of this rut that I'm in? And I could never figure it out. But Long story short, one day I was digging holes with a postal digger, and my boss was a dick. And I was like, you know what? I thought to myself, I said, you know what? I'm better than this. I know I can be better than this. I know I can do more than this. I know my worth. Why should I stay here and be patient? I need to just jump, take the risk, and just propel myself forward. And I said, if I do this, I have to burn the bridges because I don't want a bridge back. I'm either going to go homeless or I'm going to fricking make it the fuck happen. And I looked at him and I said, you know what? With all due respect, I'm done with this redundant shit. And I threw down my shovel and he said, where are you going? I said, I'm going somewhere else.